Should Ousmane Dembele stay at Barcelona? What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I wanted to provide you my opinion on the Ousmane Dembele situation, a situation that seems to go for rest for 6 months and then just suddenly come back when he will eventually get injured. Last year it was all about him trying to better himself as a person rather than a footballer, to have an equal value way between his professional side on and off the field. So today I wanted to provide my opinion on that, because I have been seeing so many people on Reddit, my comment section, and other places around the internet saying that we should take the chance to actually get rid of him this transfer window. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be giving my opinion about it, so let's just begin. And before we start off this video, be sure to check out our friends at BugaLuisFC. Links are going to be in the description down below. They offer many benefits, like having Barcelona's newest jersey, pretty cool. Needless to say, they're not authentic kits, but their aim is to make supporting your favorite club more accessible than ever. So let's start with the obvious. Ousmane Dembele will be missing out due to injury for 5 weeks for Barcelona. He will be missing a lot of games and might be coming back just before our La Liga encounter against Villarreal. Needless to say, the impact is gonna be huge, and I've already discussed that on another video that I did yesterday. So if you haven't seen it, you can check it right now on screen. It's gonna pop up. But in this one, like I said, we gotta focus on the consequences of the player itself. So in the case of Ousmane Dembele, I think that he is sort of at a moment where you need to grow up. You need to grow up, and this comes weird for me to say from a guy which is 19 years old. 19, I am 19 years old, and I'm telling someone of 22, 21 how to live their life. I don't think that's my position. But from what has been happening, from the agent to the reporters, everything keeps saying and all agrees into one thing, and that is that Dembele did take that flight to Senegal, or people say he was at France with his mother in Rennes, but in reality, I think that's all perfect. You can travel when you're at a club, you can leave the training ground, you can do all of that, but you gotta always do what they tell you. At the end of the day, they're your employers. If they wanted you to take a medical test, just go there and take it. Like literally, what is it, 2-3 hours? I don't know, maybe his flight was just too much of a rush, but you should be prioritizing those sort of things. If you can take the flight later on, okay, perfect. But you need to take the medical. It's just literally a medical. You know that you have a knock, you need to be aware of that. There's always a way to do more than one thing in what situation. So he should have done the medical while still being allowed to let go. That's simply how it is. He might be improving in motivation, he might going to go to sleep earlier, he might be eating now the right food, but those little details are still of kind of like a brat. And I say so myself because I was that sort of person before, or in some situations I'm still are. Like I still don't pay too much attention about when do I need to pay rent or stuff like that, and I need an extra email to remind me. And that's not something which I'm proud of, but it's something which I know and I accept that I need to improve. So that's the very first step for Ousmane Dembele to take in that one. He needs to accept that those things, those kind of behaviors need to just be eliminated completely before you start progressing as a person, and more importantly as a footballer. So with all of that behind it, his agent Moussa Sissoko, which I don't know why I find it so interesting that it's named Moussa Sissoko. I literally think of the player. Like, I know they're named the same, but like, okay, whatever. Imagine a player being the agent of another. That would be crazy. That would be like football in level 5,000. Really, that would be insane. But in the case of his agent, Sissoko, he of course came out and first of all neglected that he actually traveled. So there's kind of like conflicting reports. Of course, you don't have to believe everything that happens on the media, but I guess in the case of an agent, he might have a little bit more reliability. However, when it comes to actually positioning himself, when it comes to what Ousmane Dembele wants, he made a very big paragraph, very big statement that you could possibly be seeing on screen right now. A statement that details that Ousmane Dembele wants to stay here 1000%. He doesn't want to move, and he doesn't want to be part of any other transaction, any other deal, and that's so nice and dandy. But at the end of the day, while Dembele is still a Barcelona player, Barca can have the upper hand. They can offer him to PSG, and Dembele, at the end of the day, if he receives a good money offer or he does see his sporting reason somewhere else, his agent and the player can turn like this. That's really how it is. I don't think that the bond between Dembele and Barcelona has been strong in any case whatsoever. He might be happy, he might be motivated, and that's completely perfect, and I like that, I enjoy it. But Barcelona still have the upper hand in this one. They manage the player and they can decide and push him to leave if that's necessary. And that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that Barcelona are looking into doing that option because, as we know, the Neymar transfers and everything, the deal, the ongoing saga, it's still, well, ongoing. And Dembele will and could potentially be included in that transfer if it comes to happen. I'm gonna be developing on the Neymar transfer on another video, but I just wanted to give you this quick opinion on Ousmane Dembele because I am just really worried how bad we have been treating him, but also how underwhelming he has been when it comes to the attitude sort of things. If you know you have the knock, just simply take the medical test. I want to finally elaborate into saying whether do we need an extra player or not. People have been saying that we might need a striker here and there, but in reality, if Ousmane Dembele stays and he still is the one man to be the substitute for Griezmann, for Suarez, for Messi, even if Neymar comes, I think that is good enough. But once again, he needs to step up. And I know it might be hard. Of course, it's going to be hard. Imagine going to Barcelona, being sold the dream that you're going to be a wonderful star player. And then you get Griezmann. And then you get in front Coutinho before. And now you get Neymar. Like literally every single time you seem to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, you get another roadblock. And that's not good. That's not good enough from us. And we also must improve. There must be some self-reflection done by both parties very seriously, because this cannot be happening. Literally, this cannot be happening. We have to have already our squad ready, set, and go for the start of the season. And the season has already started. Our squad, I don't think it's finished yet because there are so many issues on and off the field. So, yeah. I don't see the state of Barcelona being that great. It may have been kind of like a disappointing, kind of sad video from a perspective from you, I don't know, but it's just the reality. The reality is that we are not taking football seriously enough. The players, the club, the fans, everything all together, Barcelona right now is not in the best position.